This is one of those risks most people underestimate until it happens to them. In the next few minutes, you will see exactly how it works, what the public breach record actually shows, and the simple steps that keep you safe. If you're watching this, you may have just discovered your email in a data breach notification, or you've noticed something suspicious on your bank statement. Your first instinct might be panic, but the right response is calm, methodical action. Identity theft is common, and the good news is, there are proven steps you can take right now to limit damage and regain control. We're going to walk through exactly what to do, step by step. Identity theft almost always begins with a data breach. When criminals gain unauthorized access to a company's systems and steal customer information, emails, passwords, sometimes even names and addresses. A single breach might expose millions of accounts. The stolen data then gets traded on the dark web or used directly by criminals. Understanding this chain, breach to theft to fraud, helps you know what to watch for and when to act. Once criminals have your email and password from a breach, they often try to log into other accounts, bank, social media, email itself, because many people reuse passwords across services. If your password works, they're in. They might also use your identity to open new accounts in your name, credit cards, loans, phone plans. Some file fake tax returns using your social number. Each of these is a different attack, but they all start with that initial stolen credential. Let's look at what the data tells us. From public breach records tracked over many years, we see that millions of accounts are exposed each year. A sample from Have I Been Pwned shows exposure counts ranging from under 200 million to over 3.5 billion accounts annually, depending on which years we examine. The number of distinct breaches per year has also grown significantly, from roughly 31 breaches in one year to 85 in another, a 174% increase. These numbers tell us that breaches are both large and frequent. None of this is to scare you. It's to show you that this is a widespread, ongoing problem that affects many ordinary people. Before you panic, you need to know, has your email actually appeared in a known breach? The website Have I Been Pwned lets you search your email address against a database of publicly disclosed breaches. Go there, enter your email, and see what comes back. If nothing appears, you're likely safe for now. If results do appear, take note of which services were breached and when. This tells you which passwords to change first and which accounts to monitor closely. The moment you suspect identity theft or find yourself in a breach, your first action is to change your passwords, starting with the account that was breached, then moving immediately to email, bank, and anywhere else you use a similar or identical password. Create new, strong, unique passwords, at least 16 characters, mixed case, numbers, symbols. Do not reuse any password. If that sounds like too many passwords to remember, you're right, that's what a password manager is for. Tools like Bitwarden, 1Password, or Dashlane securely store unique passwords, so you only remember one master password. After changing your password, enable two-factor authentication, often called 2FA or two-step verification, on every critical account: email, bank, payroll, social media. Two-factor means you need two separate things to log in. Something you know, password, and something you have, a code from an app like Google Authenticator, Authy, or your bank's own app, or a code sent to your phone. Even if a criminal has your password, they can't get in without that second code. This is one of the single most effective defenses against account takeover. A crucial step many people miss. Contact the 3 major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion in the US, or Equifax, Experian, and CallCredit in the UK, and place a credit freeze on your file. A freeze prevents anyone, including criminals, from opening new credit accounts in your name without your explicit permission. It's free, takes minutes online, and you can lift it temporarily when you legitimately need to apply for credit yourself. This single action stops most identity theft in its tracks. In addition to the credit freeze, place a fraud alert with each bureau. A fraud alert tells lenders to verify your identity before opening new accounts, adding an extra layer of checking. Unlike a freeze, an alert is easier to bypass, but it's free and takes seconds, so do it anyway. You can renew it annually. Some people prefer just the freeze, others do both. Both are defensive moves that slow criminals down and give you time to discover and stop fraudulent accounts before real damage occurs. Now that you've locked down your accounts, your next job is vigilance. Check your bank and credit card statements at least weekly for any charges you don't recognize. Watch your email for account confirmation messages for services you didn't sign up for. Sign up for free credit monitoring through the bureaus. They'll alert you if someone tries to apply for credit in your name. Many banks and credit card companies also offer free monitoring. The goal is to catch fraud early, before it balloons into a nightmare. File a report with your local law enforcement. Even if they don't investigate, you'll get an official report number that you can use when disputing fraudulent charges. In the U.S., also file a complaint with the FTC at identitytheft.gov. This creates a recovery plan and official record. Report the breach itself to the company whose breach exposed you if you haven't heard from them. Document everything: dates, times, companies contacted, report numbers, evidence of fraud. This paper trail is your ammunition when fighting fraudulent accounts. If someone has opened accounts in your name or made unauthorized charges, dispute them. Contact the creditor or merchant directly. Most have fraud dispute processes. Send written letters, keep copies, explaining what happened, and requesting removal of the fraudulent account or charge. The Fair Credit Reporting Act and similar laws in other countries require them to investigate within 30 days. You have rights, use them. Don't assume it will resolve itself, it won't. Throughout this process, keep a written record, physical notebook, or secure digital document of every action you take. Note the date, time, company name, person's name if you spoke to someone, what was discussed, and the outcome. Record report numbers, confirmation emails, and dispute references. This record is proof of your diligence and helps you spot gaps or follow up on stalled cases. It also helps you rebuild your case if you need to escalate to a supervisor or attorney later. Recovering from identity theft is not fast. Disputes can take weeks or months. Fraudulent accounts take time to fully remove. You may need to contact companies repeatedly. This is normal and frustrating, but it's also why your documentation matters. It shows you've acted diligently and gives you a roadmap to follow up. Stay calm, stay organized, and don't give up. Most cases resolve, but they require your active involvement. If fraud is extensive, multiple accounts, large dollar amounts, or a company refusing to act, consider hiring an identity theft recovery service or attorney. Some offer free initial consultations. Your state's Attorney General office may also investigate. Do not pay an upfront fee to a recovery service. Legitimate ones work on contingency or charge reasonable hourly rates only after proving they can help. The FTC website has a list of reputable services. You're not alone in this, and professional help is available if you need it. Once you've recovered, rebuild your defenses. Use a password manager with unique passwords for every account. Enable two-factor authentication on every service that offers it, starting with email and banking. Check "Have I been pwned?" every few months to see if new breaches affect you. Keep your operating system, browser, and apps updated. Patches close security holes. Use a VPN on public Wi-Fi. Be skeptical of unexpected emails asking you to confirm your identity. They're often phishing attempts designed to steal your credentials. In the U.S., the Fair Credit Reporting Act and Fair Credit Billing Act protect you. You have the right to dispute fraudulent charges, receive free credit reports, and have errors corrected. In the UK, the Data Protection Act and Consumer Rights Act provide similar protections. Know your rights and assert them. Companies are often quicker to resolve fraud when they see you're knowledgeable and willing to escalate. Don't accept a dismissive response. Push back professionally. Recovery from identity theft is measured in months, not weeks. Simple cases, a password change, and a few fraudulent charges disputed might be resolved in 4 to 8 weeks. Complex cases with multiple accounts can take 6 months or longer. Credit reporting errors can linger for years if not actively disputed. The key is not to expect instant resolution, but to stay active and document everything. Each step you take reduces the damage and moves you toward full recovery. If you receive a letter saying you were in a data breach, that means your information was exposed, not necessarily that it has been used yet. Don't panic, but do act. Follow the steps in this video. Check have I been pwned, change passwords, freeze credit, monitor statements. The letter may offer free credit monitoring, take it, but don't rely on it alone. Your own vigilance is the strongest defense.
You cannot stop company from being breached tax the response. But you can control your response. You can use unkit password so one break the unlock on your account. You can enable two-factor authentication so stolen password alone don't grant access. You can fiat your credit so criminal can't open account in your name. You can monitor your account so you can fall outly. Test action are in your hands and they work. If you suspect identity theft or have found your email in a breach, here is your immediate action plan. Change the password and enable two-factor auth. Free credit with on 3 bureau. Plus a fraud alert. Check your status weekly. Report to police and the FTC dispute any fraudulent account. And keep written record of everything. Test 7. Step dramatically reduce the damage and you actually recover back. Start today if you haven't already. That is how it works and how to stay ahead of it. The breach data is from heavy been point on public. If this helps, share it with one person video the password and subscribe to cyber as like to keep your digital life safe.